Good morning. I made a post this morning on all my social media handle about the Good Friday, and people have been asking me how I was able to get the design done. I'm going to be walking you through how I created the design on CorelDRAW using CorelDRAW, and I want you to just follow me as I design. So I started by creating my new page, and I create the box that I'm going to fill it with is 5 by 5 inches because it's going to be a social media post, so I make it a very perfect square design. So I bring in my I downloaded the background online, I bring it in, and I place it inside my container, which is power clip inside the container, and I drag it to enlarge it. There are ways whereby you can actually adjust or make a correction to anything you've placed inside your power clip. There are different ways, and the only way that I make use of is to press down my hotkey and click on the image. If I press down the hotkey and I click on the image, I will be able to select the image. If you can see it now, you can see that I'm able to select the image without double clicking and editing it. Without entering the power clip, I was able to edit the image out. So let me go back and I do that. So now I want to duplicate it because of the top side is not filled, so I want to fill it with this. So I have to duplicate this one and then place it in. So now we have it now. So what's the next thing to do for me now is now write my test, which is the Good Friday test. So I will come to my test and I put it there. After that, we now give it our font name. I adjust my own test immediately as I'm typing it. I don't write down all my tests at once and then I will not be saying I want to do it. No, I do it at the same time. So we'll be making use of a font name that I will be showing you, that I will be telling you. So we'll be using a font name called Bricolage. Bricolage has more than 100 families. So and then we are going to be making use of just 2 or 3 in this design. So let's make it Bricolage. So we have Bricolage. So you can get this font from Google Fonts, and at the same time you can get it from Google Fonts and you can get it from dafont.com. There is a free font family that is easy to use. So I am going for a bolder one. So let's use this one. No, it's not an extra bold font. It's a bold font, not an extra bold, but a bold font. So now that we have this, the next thing to do is now to adjust it. After adjusting it, we duplicate it or use it to write our other text, which is happy. Let's say happy. So let's have it here. Let's make it a bit smaller, then change the font family to a very thin one and a straight one. So not that too thin, but I want it to be a very straight font. So we have this over here. We centralize it with the page, then we adjust it again, and then we centralize, and then we check through this once more, and then we try and let me change the font to be more this. Okay, good. We have this now. So happy Good Friday. So we have that. So we centralize. So the next thing to do is to bring in our well wisher. I'm the one wishing you happy Good Friday. So I will be putting in this. So and at the same time we adjust this one to the top. Adjust it to the top. So and then we have a good wish message over here. So to do that, I'm going to just copy a text and paste it on it. So I'm just going to copy a text and paste it. So I have the text already over here. So I have the text already over here. So let's just centralize it and put it there also. So this is the text. So the next thing to do is to make this one a bit bigger. Okay. To work with our alignment and then bring it down also to give room to leave small or white space at the top. So this is also the same Bricola 24 points. This is Bricola 24 points mini medium. We have 24 points medium, and this one is Bricola 24 points light. So it's of different family. So this one is 72 points extra bold. 72 points extra bold. So that's how I make use of it. And our color, I pick the color from the background. I pick most of my color from my background because I want it to complement each other. So inside this one, I had to use the pick tools and pick the color from this background. I need a more darker color like that, so I pick it up and I fill it up and I fill it inside all my text. So that's that about that. The next thing to now do now is now to put effects on it, because I love working with effects. Working with effects. So let's bring in my image. I bring in my image because I don't have a flare, so I have image that I can use to complement that. So I bring this in, I place it on it. It's too big, so I have to adjust it to 5 by 5. Let me just say 5 by 5. So I then page it, put it on the page. So most people do ask me, how do you come across your effect? Are you able to do this effect on this thing? So this is how I make my effect most times, because I'm going to be using color dodge. So let's use for color dodge. So this is what we have. I've been able to put the effect. Let me show you the difference. Look at this place. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see the difference there like that? So that's how it works. So we have different effects that I can use. I can just bring in an image and put it on it. So this is how I was able to create the design. And with this, I'm been able to come to the end of my design for today. This is the initial design, and this is the one that I replicated now. So, and then we can add more flair to it. So I have one light flare here that I do add to my text. I have one that I do add to my text. Let me check if I am going to be able to get it. It's this. For me, this is what I'm looking for, but I have two versions. So let's go with this. Let's go with this. Place it on it. Same thing, we give it 3 by 3. Or let me say 2 by 2, because I need it to be small. So then we come here, use if lighter or screen. So screen is better. So this is the type of effect that I need on this. So I just duplicate it to this one also to make it look more great. And then voila, our design is ready. F4. So, and then this is our design. So with this, we've been able to come to the end of this design, and it's very good and perfect. And if peradventure you want to take a lesson, send a mail to us via our email account, and at the same time we want you to subscribe to this channel, and see you next time. And if there's any other thing that you want me to know, that you want me to redesign, feel free to send it to me.